Hey guys, I'm Savannah.
And I'm Cass.
And welcome back to our Open Day special of extracurricular activities. It's a jam-packed day and it's still going on outside.
Yeah, and you actually had an interview with someone pretty cool today. How was that?
It was really fantastic. I got to talk to Andrew Pearson, an ex-UOW student who's now working for the Illawarra Mercury.
Awesome, let's take a look.
Today we're joined by Andrew Pearson from the Illawarra Mercury. He is a graduate of UOW journalism. Thanks for joining us, Andrew.
No worries, thanks for having me.
No worries. Could you just tell me a bit about your experience here at UOW?
No worries. I grew up in a small country town in southwest New South Wales, so I moved here in 2009 to study the Bachelor of Journalism. So I decided to live on campus while I was here, met a whole heap of great people, and I absolutely loved my degree. I loved the hands-on nature of the degree. Just the practicality was something that really drove me to do this.
And what are you doing now after your degree here?
So I interned while I was at uni, so obviously as part of the degree you are required to do some internships. So I interned at the Daily Advertiser, it's a newspaper in Wagga. I also worked at my hometown paper in Hay, a little community run paper for a little while, but I also interned at the Illawarra Mercury, which is where I'm working now and have been for about the last 3.5 years. So, and I'm loving that, I'm loving being in Wollongong, it's such a great community.
Fantastic, and I'm currently studying journalism, so what would your takeaway from going from a degree here and into the real world be? Like, do you have any advice for current students?
Look, just don't be afraid to give it a go, I guess. You know, there's so many opportunities within our field, and I guess there's a lot of talk, you know, you'll hear a lot of people say that there just aren't, you know, why are you doing journalism? There aren't, you know, sort of many jobs in journalism. There's always going to be a need for journalists. It doesn't matter what platform that is. You know, I work for a newspaper, and, you know, I've probably lost count of the number of times someone's told me that, oh, why are you working in a newspaper? You know, it's a dying industry.
Yeah.
You know, we have a website, we produce video, you know, and that skill set that I learnt at uni has really equipped me for that dynamic nature of the journalism industry. We're always going to need storytellers and full stop. So I guess my message to anyone out there considering a degree in journalism is just don't be afraid to give it a go. You know, there are the naysayers, but, you know, there's so much potential out there as a journalist, and, you know, there are stories and they need to be told.
Fantastic. Is there anything else you'd like to add to any future or current students of journalism?
Oh, look, just the UOW Bachelor of Journalism is just, there really is no other degree like it out there. I mean, like I said, that was the appeal for me to come here. You know, to be given all of those skills, to walk in, you know, to even the newsroom subject, you know, it was very daunting to begin with, don't get me wrong, but that's what I'm doing every day. I'm walking into a newsroom and I need to be able to have my own ideas, my own stories, and really hit the ground running. The degree really helped me for that, and, you know, just as I know I've said it a few times, but just don't be afraid to give it a go. Grab it by both hands. There's so much potential out there in journalism right now.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Cheers. It was really good to talk to a former journalism student and see what he's doing now in the world and where it leads to doing this degree.
Yeah, definitely. So we are here today filming in the Creative Zone, so we had River go out to show you what else was happening as well. So it was really great to see what else the Creative Zone holds in store for all the future students here.
And if there wasn't enough already at Open Day, there was a stall about quolls.
So Team Quoll is basically a group of researchers and community-based engagement that we're trying to get out there. It's for basically the spotted tail quoll is a vulnerable species that's up in our Illawarra Highlands here, but it's also all across New South Wales, Queensland and Tasmania. I got into Team Qual because of my honours project. I picked it at the start of the year because it seemed interesting. Since then I've been hooked. It's just a great bunch of people, and you get to go up there, and they run so many community events. You go up to all these rainforests where you normally can't go into at night time and such, and you go up there and you can see ringtail possums, brush-tailed possums, you can see sugar gliders. We do heaps of events like scat and track walking, where we take the community out and see all this stuff. So it's really the community engagement side of it that got me into it. I just like the fact that we can just bring these people out that maybe haven't seen possums or anything before in the wild, or spotted-tailed quolls. We could take them out there and show them what's just around our region and what they can do to help it.
Quolls, hey? Who would have thought?
So not only am I in the studio today, but I also went out on campus to check out some of the stalls and see what they were doing. So I'm about to go out on campus to see what type of stalls are here for open day. Let's go.
So I'm from the Outreach and Pathways team here at UOW. We work in partnerships with schools across the Illawarra region and down the coast, and also in southwest Sydney. And I guess we are responsible for making sure that students in those schools are aware of all the pathways and career options that are open to them. So we run programs from year 6 all the way through to year 12, I guess to really help students understand some of the options career-wise that are open to them.
So today we're promoting co-curricular opportunities and volunteering opportunities available at the University of Wollongong, and how we can accredit that to obviously get a transcript at the end of your graduation, and so you can become more employable.
We're basically just trying to show students who might want to come here what they can do on campus and how they can get recognised for that, and just show them some of the cool things that happen here at UOW that they may not have known about.
So we're from the Alumni Relations team, and we're here to connect to both the students who are here for Open Day, but hopefully also their parents who might have been former students of UOW. So we want to connect with them to know what they're up to, what jobs they've gone into, and to hopefully get them along to be part of the UOW community.
So basically we have a career consultation stall with just 10 minute short interviews with students to help give them a bit of direction and guidance on what they want to choose degree-wise, as well as some career opportunities, so try and guide them for a career path they may be interested in.
Excellent. Well, that's all. Thank you.
So this is Da Vinci, and this is his third year at Open Day at UOW, and he comes and he tells people about the library services. Vinci, sit down. And he says hello, and he's very popular on social media, and people love to stop by and have a chat and give him a pat while we talk to them about how people can use the library services.
It was actually really awesome going out and seeing all the stalls that they had for future students here today.
Fantastic. And next up we have Maddie, our reporter, going out to check out STEM and all the science societies available at UOW.
We're here at the STEM Zone. We're checking out the awesome science societies, and we're asking them to explain their society in 10 seconds.
We are a group that does more practical things related to our degree at uni.
So we're from Science Space here in the STEM Zone, and today we're building earthquake-proof buildings. So you can make something like this and test it out. Oh, is that too many? Oh no. Okay.
This is my department, ISEM, and we are working on the electronic materials. We're trying to find out the dissipation-less electronic materials that we're going to improve our electronic technologies with the least dissipation and the more efficiency. We're working on the electronic materials, the thermoelectric materials, the magnetic materials, the liquid metals right now, and this is what's on display right now. And it is something that actually, is serving all of us, whether we're using the computers, the mobiles, anything, because we're making the system efficient.
Explain what this is in 10 seconds.
Meeting people, having fun, building cool stuff, networking, supporting women. Yeah, that's about it.
We're here from the School of Mechanical, Mechatronics, Materials and Biomedical. We're showing off our robot. How's that 10 seconds?
Science, hey? Who would have thought we had this all going on in our own backyard here at UOW? But unfortunately, that's all for today's show.
Thank you so much to everyone who spoke to us and participated in today.
And until next year, guys.
Thanks for watching.